the Jews get banned all the time. Their opinions are considered hateful, according to the, whoever. Wikipedia has become a gang. So what we're seeing is all this free market of ideas is actually becoming what every uncontrolled situation becomes, which is gangsters control it. And that another thing I want to say is, we have this discussion here about the rights of the people on the boat, the Venezuelan boat, is a beautiful example of Haidt's law. Jonathan Haidt, I mentioned him the other day, where he says the left loves strangers more than it cares about its own. And they're always very quick to defend people they don't know anything about than their own neighbors. And we should defend everyone, right? Everyone should be defended equally. We shouldn't have a preference. They seem to hate their neighbors and love the people on the boat. Now, the other thing is, if you look at the UN, the nations of the world, very small minority are democracies. We live in this idea that everyone is a democracy and a free market of ideas and doom, and we'll have a vote about it. The UN is filled with 150 plus despots of all sorts of kinds, right? And we are going to go by their vote. Yes, we need to break the rules. The UN should be disbanded. The norms are not working. This is what's happening. And the people that Nico is talking to think the same as me. They think the same as me about these institutions, but they think that these Jews control these institutions. What they don't want to realize is, no, we don't. If we did, it would be good for Americans. If we actually did, if Jews control them. I think I used my time, so I'll let someone else speak.
You actually nailed it with the time. Okay. Andre. Andre. Andre? Is he with us? No, I don't
No.
think he's with us. All right. Um, so I wrote in here. I don't know how to read your name. Shankland. Do you want to speak? Do you want to join?
Hi guys,
Hi.
can you hear me?
Look.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Welcome to the
Um,
group.
thank you, thank you. I've been a big fan for a long time. Um, on the topic that you were talking about, I find anti-Semit racism and anti-Semitism absolutely absurd. Like it just goes back to some ancient liable, and I just feel like my natural response is when I'm faced with lies and bigotry and utter absurdity, I just have to make fun of it. I just have to attack it in the way that I know how, which is just yeah, it's just to mock it and try and highlight through humor the absurdity that we face, and that's my 2 cents.
Can I actually respond to that? Because I've been advocating for mockery for a long time of these ideas, because I
I
think
agree.
these people, a lot of these people cannot be won over with debate. Has passed that point, and because a lot of these groups' identity is based on strength and being manly, and everybody else being weak and pathetic, demonstrating that they are the weak and pathetic ones. Because this is a battle of narratives. This is a battle of, who has who is the right image, right? Everybody is trying to look good. So I do think that mockery and humiliation should be a weapon that we use as part of, especially because all of these motherfuckers lost, right? The communists lost, the Nazis lost, the Islamists lost. So they already have been humiliated. We should show them how pathetically weak their ideas are. So I really agree with that. Anyway, sorry, it was my
But
was
it
my
has to be funny.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be, yeah.
Yeah, I think comedy is very powerful, and it's partly why Nick is successful. He's funny.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he
Shapiro is quite
utilizes his
funny
humor.
too.
You know who?
Shapiro is quite funny.
You have this Egyptian guy with blue eyes and gray hair. What's his face? Bassem something. He's very good with this, with utilizing humor.
Bassem
Very-
Youssef.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
that
my
guy.
god, I hate
I
that
mean,
guy.
but he's not funny.
He's
And he
not
makes
funny.
he makes people laugh. He makes people laugh.
Really?
I think
Yeah.
he's an
Cool.
idiot. I mean, all he does is lie at this point.
I don't know the guy, but the
Wow, you're
impact
lucky.
the impact of humor is like a pure emotional wrench, and then and if somebody's holding a completely insane belief, maybe that's the thing that it takes to shock them out of it, or if they're toying with a insane belief. It just seems like an appropriate response. Yeah, like Armin said, like logic doesn't work. You can't reason with the unreasonable,
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
and it's sad. It's sad. It break your heart. The hate in the world, and I just have to make fun of it.
Yeah.
Right.
And also make fun of it and provide an alternative. You have to show, because people choose their beliefs not based on what makes sense. People choose their beliefs, people treat their beliefs like an identity card and a membership card. They want to know that they belong to a group that is cool, and they now have an identity that is makes them look good. It's like fashion, right? It needs to look good and feel good so we need to humiliate the group that they belong to, but also provide an alternative for a group that they could join.
Yeah.
All right, and we need to move on to Kurt. Kurt.
Mashallah. I believe also the Qatar thing to be true, but it's pretty speculative. But what isn't speculative, they've been giving lots of money to American universities and paying for mosques and housing Hamas. And I would just, does anyone know Mehdi Hassan?
Yes.
He's now an American citizen over there working for Al Jazeera. So Al Jazeera and him are a great way to see what's happening behind the scenes, I think, in my opinion, for Qatar. The crap he pushes. Now he's going to be the immigrant that did well for America. He's going to be pushing all that crap. But that's about all I have to say.
Is that from a protest? Your picture?
My picture, well, someone else put the Jewish star on me. An Israeli friend sent it back to me with the Jewish star on it. That was just at work in Karratha.
Oh, okay. And we have Albi.
Hi again. You asked before some minutes earlier. You asked everybody to say something about free speech. Can I talk about that still?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in Italy, we are there's a right wing government now. Center right, and the left wing is showing to be very anti-Semitic. So the right wing is making a show to try to pass laws against anti-Semitic speech, but they don't really do it. Like there are three parties, and two of them already proposed the law in the parliament, but then didn't go all the way, stopped. Um, so, so in Italy, it's like even the right wing, partially like is not totally, for, but more generally, I think. I'm sorry, I'm a bit sleepy, so I'll finish quickly. Generally, I think you like passing laws against free speech. Everybody knows that it's not very interesting now, but it's very dangerous. So you have to have a better speech. You have to work on publishing books and writing stories, or a lot of things like having a better speech. Not like that sounds easy. It's difficult, but you cannot accept. You cannot play their game. What I mean is like you cannot play the game of trying to um, manipulate in a good way but manipulate society and groups in a good way, because they will win if you think like that. You have to take people seriously and trust them. Don't say, oh, there are masses, because there's no masses. There are no masses. This is an ideological construction. There is no such thing as masses. It's people, it's groups, it's communities, and you have to take them seriously, trust them. That's it. And when in your speech, you have to try to chase the truth, to build some truth, to search for truth.
Final
And
point, Albi.
so, yeah. So you will. I think you can. That's the only way to. That's the better way to fight the hate speech, is to have a better speech. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, Albi. And now we have Samantha.
I mean, because the thing is, people want to stay in their echo chambers. So it's like, how do you fight speech with better speech when, like, if they don't like your speech, they're just going to, like, mass block you.
Well, if your better speech is not good enough, then it will all go bad. You have to try. That's it. I mean, we have to try, but there's no guarantee we will succeed.
Because, like, people, if people want to believe certain things, they're just going to block you and not listen to their.
Yeah, it's gonna block us. They're gonna win, and it will be a catastrophe. That's it. Like you have to trust, or to hope, or to have faith that the good speech, the searching for truth, will.
Most people are not searching for truth.
Yeah, so it's useless. I mean, this meeting is useless if that's.
I don't know. Like, I feel like the only way to really, like, deal with people who have luxury beliefs is to make it no longer a luxury for them to believe in the things that they believe.
Yeah. I mean, we're talking about speech, but then there is politics, there's military, there's other things going on. It's not just speech, but I'm not an expert about the other things. I'm not an expert about all the other parts of what you can do. But now we are speaking, and I'm talking about speech. But yeah.
Yeah, move on, Armin. I don't know what to say.
All right. I wrote it down a little bit. I think that if I understood you correctly, I'm gonna take a shot at that a little later. So now we have Hila.
And I want to say about the boat with the drugs. I think it's like using the excuse of there is innocent people on this boat. I think it's like a terrorist argument, because terrorists hide behind their children and behind innocent people.